My name is Dawn from UPLift Herbs, and this is my garden. These are the first stops. This is a yerbabuena or spearmint plant. These couple things are getting ready to flower. Let me actually zoom out so you can see. This is our medicine bed, which is just a collection. It's mostly spring plants. We grow a lot of garlic flowers. We also have some iris that grow back here, and then we have these few herbs. As it grows, there are more flowers and things. I also have some lavender bushes growing over here. And those would just kind of be the main things that grow here. I also grow other medicinal herbs like toothache plant and some other things in this bed as well. Right next to it, we have some of our giant sunflowers. You can see this one is literally giant. Like, it's huge. In this bed, we have mainly some beans that are ready to harvest. You can see some of these oats are also ready for harvest. They're actually a little overripe, but we have some pumpkin growing in through here. Here, I believe, is some butternut squash. Again, we have the giant sunflowers. Let's actually get back into this bed over here. So this is the view from the bed I'm sitting in right now, and it's one of my favorite places to come and meditate. That's the rooster. We'll get there soon. You can see some of these squash plants are a little dehydrated. It has been a hot, hot day, so we're going to give them some water once the sun goes down, and they'll be all good. Here we have some flowers developing, and behind me I have some more giant sunflowers, some more sunflowers growing back here, but these are grapevines. These grapevines are dedicated to Dionysus. So it's always a good place to come and connect to him. I also grow some other viney plants over here as well, and it's just really nice. It's really and genuinely one of the easiest spaces to come and meditate in. There we go. But we have some pretty little grapes growing. Here we have some sweet corn growing. They are a little dehydrated. It's been a hot one, and they can use some mulch. We have some more peppers growing through here, some more corn. These are more sunflowers. You can see we have some wheat, some oat, and some rye that are all here ready to be harvested. There are also some peas and legumes here that are ready to be harvested. And yeah, we have some things that we've been working through. We're slowly transitioning from our spring, early summer harvest into our late summer, fall harvest. So you'll see a lot of plants getting harvested. We're harvesting a lot of beans and things like that right now. And then from there, we will plant things like, really, I think what's gonna happen is the squash is gonna take over, and then we'll plant some other things and see what vegetables we can get to grow. So the bed I'm in right now is right next to my chicken coop. That's the rooster. Say hi, Gordon. He doesn't have a song to sing right now. He will soon. So this is my Hecate bed. I have some black mulch in here. There's red mulch out here. This is all filled with garlic. Over here we have some other plants for like fae spirits. There are some foxglove in here, some morning glory. These are some legumes. We have more sunflower. This is a white rose. There are a couple other rose plants in here. But let's talk to the chickens, huh? This is Goldie. There's Speckle back here. Gordon the rooster. Yzma the jumper. And it looks like everybody else has locked themselves inside of the coop, so we'll go check on them now. Couldn't let you go without a chicken cam. This is Gordon the rooster. He's gonna attack me, watch. Hi, baby. This is Isabel. Coming up in the gray is Big Daddy. There she is. And we have Goldie in the back, see her shining. That is Henrietta back there. This is Mango. Coming out of the coop, we see Yzma. You can see some of them have the top or the cowl part of their head almost pulled off or torn, and it is from him mounting them and being a rowdy teenager and a very angry person. But he is beautiful and kind, and I love him. And sometimes roosters are just cocks. So, yeah, baby. All right, let's see if we can peek at anybody. At the base of this tree, we have a couple rose bushes that just kind of sprung up. And so I've been wiring them off and just sectioning them so they have a chance to grow. Some marigolds, some succulents in the back, and then another giant sunflower. Lie to you, I think this bed is probably my pride and joy. So in all of these around here, we have some marigold plants growing. These are African marigold, the kind that you see in Dia de Muertos festivals and things like that. I do use these for medicinal purposes as well. We have 4 different kinds of tomato in here, as well as a tomatillo. That one actually sprung up this year, and I did not expect him to, so very blessed to see them. We have some big parsleys back here, and a small patch of basil. These sweet basils are doing amazing in here. I have some sweet basil, some Genoese basil down here, and then some dark opal basil. In through here we have some weeds. You know how it is. And these are all raspberry bush, raspberry leaf. Very good for cramping, for stomach problems, a good diuretic as well, and in general, very good at balancing those divine feminine energies. You can even see some raspberries starting to grow. So, this is our little weed patch. Mostly I call it Borage Kingdom, because Borage Kingdom. And then this is our cute little strawberry patch. So this is a peppermint plant. It is very good to keep slugs and things off of the off of the strawberries. Very good natural bug repellent and good ground cover. You can see that this peppermint all through here is growing into the ground. And that is very, very intentional. I've been pruning it a lot and kind of covering sections of it with mulch. That way it encourages it to grow long like this and grow other root stems, so it'll just spread out. And you'll notice that the strawberries do the exact same thing. You can see that this branch is spreading out from this plant, and they're all doing a similar process. Hi, butterfly. We do have some bugs walking around, but you know what? That's the ecosystem. Here we have some potatoes. Growing here. These overwintered last year and essentially sprang up, so who am I to complain? Next, we are moving on to our gourd section. And I believe these are butternut squash, but honestly, they grow every day, and every day I think it's something different. Alright, so in here you can see we have our first squash. I actually think these are zucchini, now that I'm looking at it. So this is a zucchini plant. Again, some more borage. Big patch of borage, big patch of sunflowers, and then in here we have some more squash. Truthfully, some of these I think are melon, watermelon specifically. This should be butternut squash, I believe. And I believe this is cucumber. Really, we'll have to see when they spring up. Other than that, we have some wild lettuce growing, and that's about that for our plants in the backyard. So flower bed growing up here in the front. Some nice sunflowers and marigolds all throughout here. There's also some honeydew planted in here that will come up very, very soon. And then this is our sunflower bed. All of these plants are sunflowers. All of them, all of them, all of them. You can see they're gorgeous. So today's video is a bit of a garden tour to start off, talking about plants and spirituality a little bit more. The next video I want to get into my relationship with the plants and why growing my herbs, growing my plants, interacting with them and making my own products from them helps me to become more involved in my spirituality and helps to make it feel more profound and really helps me connect to both these herbs, to the ancestral medicine they represent, and to the earth as well. That's next video. Today we are doing a cute little garden tour, so thanks for hanging out. Like the button, share the video. It's a cute garden. And if you have any questions about what we're growing or how we're growing it or any techniques or anything like that, leave a comment, let me know.